Nixon. This is Travel TitBits 38, and I'm on the edge of what's known as Vellator Quay, just outside Braunton. So let's take a closer look. So very much like Barnstaple and Bideford and Framington, the sea was important, for it brought in goods and services, and it also took the same out. And the houses you see in the distance are of Braunton. Up until the 1850s, only small boats could get into this quayside, but after 1850 the area around here, which is marshy land, was basically organised into areas which could be farmed, and as a result a much deeper channel was brought. And although the water is low at the moment, you can see that it can reach up to decent levels, and this looks like it used to be a main quay area at one time. So this is Vellator Quay as it was in around 1870. Some of the ships are of a fairly good size of their era, and relative to where we were in the last video, we have moved from the old station to the Vellator Quay. So when it was widened, better access was possible into the River Tor. Also in a previous video we went to Framington Quay, which was regarded as the third largest quay in England after Bristol and London. So shipping has been very important in this area, and like I previously said, that history has gone back to at least Elizabethan times. Today is a much quieter place. In summer it's still relatively quiet because the roads are narrow. It's not so well known. Beyond these buildings is where the reclaimed marshlands begin. Which, as the sign says, is the burrows, the marsh and the great field. So it's an ancient farming area. So perhaps it's no great surprise that it was part of the shipping route. In the distance you can see that it's gradually widening, and that's where it filters out into the Tor River. There is a very nice walk from here, which I've done, which takes you as far as Quay Point. We may have seen, we glimpsed Quay Point on an earlier video. I just wanted to show you this wall because it's kind of like a separation wall between different sections of the wall, and these walls and banks were built to protect the various areas from high water levels. So we can just see that it's widening up there. So we'll stop at another point. So you join me in a very quiet area known as the boundary ditch, or the boundary water. I've never actually seen this empty at any time, but it's a very quiet area on the edge of the marshes, and I've stopped here in particular for a couple of reasons. One is that there is a tributary shortly that goes more into the farmlands, and probably the reason that these waterways are never completely empty is because they're fed by both the river and the sea. They knew what they were doing when they first did farm land. It's also a popular area for birds, and in particular swans. I don't know if we can get close enough to see some of them, but they are enjoying the winter sun. It's unusual to see them on land, actually. It's pretty rare that you don't see swans in this particular area. But there are quite a few here. If you're interested in swans, there is the Abbotsbury Swanery in Dorset, which I can highly recommend. But a very quiet area. Usually quiet. Even in the summer it's not too tricky because it's not a particularly well known area and people are not very brave when it comes to roads and routes that are not particularly well and neither well signposted nor not really talked about. So here's one of the tributaries, and like I say, it's a popular area for birds, and yeah, there are some here today. So that was number 38, and next time we will go somewhere else. Hope you found that interesting. See you later.